Hello everyone, so now we are going to start our next topic, which is am, are of class 3rd. Now we will learn about the uses of is, am, are, where we should use it. So is, are and am are the verbs which shows that something is happening at the present time. If you are talking about the present tense, in that case is, am, are your helping verb. Okay, so now we will see the uses of it, where we should actually use them. Each of them is used with different kinds of nouns and pronouns. Like am, we use the verb am with the pronoun. If you are talking about am, we just use that with the pronoun, which is your I. Like we are having example that I am a cyclist. So this I is your pronoun and we are using am with it. Okay. So here we use verb am with pronoun I. Similarly, I am a Freddie, I am a dog. So we are again using am with pronoun I. So am with pronoun I. Similarly, I am a Santa. So this I is your pronoun and we are using am with it. Now is we use the verb is with singular noun. If you are talking about is, we will use it with the singular nouns only. The pronouns he, she and it, these are the few pronouns like he, she, it, and with this and that. If you are talking about this, that, he, she, it, these are your pronouns. And if you are talking about the singular noun, if you are talking about singular person, singular thing, something like that, then we use is. Like he is a big boy. Now he is your pronoun, so we are using is with it. Since he, we are talking about one guy only, so he is a big boy, so we are using is with it. Similarly, she is a tennis player, so she is your pronoun and we are using is with it. This box is heavy, so this is again your pronoun, we use is with this pronoun as well. Now we are having are, where we should use it. First of all, we will use it with a plural noun. If you are talking about more than one things or peoples, then we will use are. Similarly, we are having few pronouns as well, like we were having in when we were using is, like we were having is, he, she, it, this, that. Similarly, we are having few pronouns for are also, and those pronouns are you, we and they. If you are if there is anything like we, you in the sentence or they, then we can use are. Similarly, these, those and their, these are the few pronouns with which we use are. Like we are friends, so again we is your pronoun and we are using are with it. Next, in next sentence we are having we are in Shimla, so they are in Shimla. We means group of peoples. If we are talking about more than one person, so we will use we. So this we is again your pronoun with which we are going to use are. There are 4 of us. This 4 is indicating that we are talking about more than one people. So it is going to be a plural thing. So we will use are with it. So these are the few pronouns with which we are going to use are. You are also in Shimla. You is your pronoun with which we will use are. Your coat and cap. Since you can see that coat and cap, we are talking about two things. So what we will going to use is are. These are our cats. These is your pronoun again with which we will use are. Similarly, with they also we are going to use are. These are our cats and they are pretty. Like if we are talking about more than one person, then that would be your are. Now we are having few examples or sentences with us in which in those filling the blanks we need to put is, am and are. Like she is your pronoun which I was talking about. In when we are having he, she, it, what we are going to use is. She is a good student. Okay, I is your pronoun and with I we always use am. So I am in Dehradun today. Okay, so this is your sentence. He is again your pronoun with which we are going to use is. He is said today. Now we are having you, a fan of Virat Kohli. So what we are going to use is you is your pronoun. So what we are going to use is are. Are you a fan of Virat Kohli? Similarly, Swati, since Swati is your noun and she is a singular, that is a singular noun. I have told you that if we are having a singular noun, for that we are going to, what we are going to use is. Since we are talking about Swati only, which is your singular noun, so what it would be? Swati is the oldest of 3 sisters. Okay. Now the next sentence is I dash very happy today. So if you are having I, which is your pronoun, so what we are going to use is am. So I am very happy today. Now you dash very tall. You is again your pronoun. So we are going to use are with it. So you are very tall. Similarly, these dash cute cats. Since these is the pronoun which is being used with are, so what we are going to use is are. These are cute cats. He is the pronoun with which we use is, so it should be he is an intelligent boy. Similarly, Ganga is the holy river. Since Ganga is your noun which is singular, so what we are going to use is. So it should be Ganga is the holy river. Where are they? Since we are talking about they, which is a pronoun, we are going to use are with it, so it should be where are they. Dash they in the cinema hall. They, again we are having they, which is a plural pronoun, so what we are going to use is are they in cinema hall. Now we are going to have few options with us. Among those options we need to choose the correct one and we need to fill in the blanks. Now I dash a good girl. Among am and I, which one is your correct? Since we are having I as your pronoun, so what we are going to put is am. I am a good girl. Similarly, we are having she, with she what we use is. So this should be she is 8 years old. They dash my friends. With they, since this is your plural pronoun, so what we are going to use is are. So it should be they are my friends. Similarly, he dash a footballer. So he is your singular pronoun, so what we are going to use is. So it should be he is a footballer. This toy dash broken. Since this, I have told you that with this what we use is. So what we are going to use is this toy is broken. Similarly, these toys broken. With these we are going to use are. Like if you are having this, that means we are talking about a particular or a single thing, so it should be this, and these about we are talking about group of things. So with plural noun what we are going to use is are, and with singular pronoun what we are going to use is. So now our next example is my hobbies. If you are talking about more than one hobby, then what we are going to use is are. My hobbies are collecting stamps and drawing. Now many people fond of ice cream. Many people, like I am talking about more than one people, so what we are going to use is are. So it should be many people are fond of ice cream. Similarly, this is your another example, this boy. I have told you that this is a singular pronoun. So what we are going to use is this boy is smart. My best subject is, since we could have only one if you are talking about the best subject, so it should be one only. So if you are talking about one thing which is your singular one, so my favorite subject is English. Similarly, my favorite teacher, if you are talking about one, so it should be my favorite teacher is Khushbu ma'am. I dash 8 years old. If you are having I, which is your pronoun, so what we are going to use is am. I am 8 years old. Similarly, that is an animal. This is again your singular pronoun, so what we are going to use is. Those mangoes, since those is your plural pronoun, so what we are going to use is are. So it should be those are mangoes. It is your singular pronoun, so what we are going to use is. It is a small pencil.